Hello, and welcome to the third quarterfinal of this fifth edition of Quizzing with the Comedians. We had two crazy quarterfinals earlier. First quarterfinal had a tiebreaker. Second quarterfinal had a three-way tiebreaker, which has never happened before. So let's see what this quarterfinal has to offer. Gonna call all the four contestants one by one. First contestant, another debutant after Atul Khatri in the first quarterfinal. Uh, so very excited to bring him on as part of this quizzing fraternity. Give it up for Aadar Malik.
Hello. How are you?
Good.
Very
Welcome, Aadar.
excited to be part of the quiz. This
Yes.
uh,
Welcome. With that, we go to someone who was here earlier in cricket and football edition. He's back here for general edition. Give it up for Aakash Gupta.
Hello. Thank you.
Nice. Okay, our third participant has been a finalist earlier, had a shock quarterfinal exit in the last edition. Very excited to call him back again. Give it up for Kanan Gill.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. There's some mistake with my internet.
I was waiting
Nicely
for this
done.
to happen.
Nicely done.
Pleasure to be here as
Oh,
always.
nice.
Oh, beautiful. And with that, Steven Gerrard back in Anfield on his home ground once again. Rahul Subramanian.
Well done, Rahul. Big fan as always.
Well
I know
done.
if I do it very fast, then I can be at two places at the same time.
It was almost imperceptible, you know.
Thanks, Kanan.
Okay, cool. Welcome all four of you. We'll get going. I'm just gonna revise the rule quickly. There are 20 questions. Okay. Either we follow a format called infinite bounds, which means the first question will come to you. The order is the order in which you guys were called: Aadar, Aakash, Kanan, Rahul. First question will come to you, and then whether you answer or you pass, we go to Aakash, we go to Kanan. Anytime someone gets the answer right, the next question is asked to the next person. Okay. Every question carries 10 points. In case there is a hint after, if we need a hint and we go another round, it becomes a 5-pointer. For the second half, the order will be Rahul, Kanan, Aakash, and Aadar. Okay, that's all you need to know. Say anything at any point, just don't say answer out of turn. That's the only request. Cool. Okay, let's begin. The first question will go to Aadar. Themis is an ancient Greek titaness. She is described as the Lady of Good Counsel and is the personification of divine order, fairness, law, natural law, and custom. The ability of Themis to foresee the future enabled her to become one of the oracles of Delphi. Okay. When Themis is disregarded, Nemesis brings just and wrathful retribution. Now, after all this Gyan, in what form do we know Themis more commonly? Where have we all seen this ancient Greek titaness commonly? Like we've all seen this. All I need to know from you is where do you think we've seen Themis? And just go through the hint again: Lady of Good Counsel, personification of divine order, fairness, law, natural law, and custom, etc.
in the court of law.
Can you be more specific within the court of law? Where have you seen her?
It was that case.
that one case about
Famous
that joke.
versus State of Bombay.
Famous versus. Oh God. I think somebody holding like a tarazu pakad ke khada hai. Like that is my.
Okay, I'll give it to you. I
With
was
a
just
blindfold
looking
over the
for
eyes. Yeah.
Yes.
It's the Lady Justice with scales. Okay.
Lady Justice.
That is
Yes.
famous. Oh, that's fine. मतलब, I just wanted ki iske andar ka. Great crack. The Lady Justice with scales. 10 points there for Aadar Malik. What a great start there. And I'm now going to Aakash. Okay. Aakash, it wasn't until 17 years after he opened his first failed caramel company that X became interested in chocolate making.
Really, 17 years from caramel to chocolate? Wow.
Yeah.
Teach me
While
engineering.
While attending the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago, X was so taken with the display of German chocolate production that he bought the exhibit's machinery after the exposition closed. The next year, he opened the X Chocolate Company back in Lancaster. The new venture was such a success that in 1900, X sold his caramel company for $1 million to devote himself to chocolate. Okay, tell me whose story are we talking about? What is X?
Hershey's.
Yeah, superb, great answer. It is Hershey's.
एक्चुअली मैं
10 points.
कंफ्यूज था हर्शीज और अग्रवाल स्वीट्स तो मुझे लग रहा था
अरे तो घी नहीं डालते वो लोग वहां पे वो चॉकलेट कंपनी.
हाँ मतलब मुझे लग रहा था कि अग्रवाल हो सकता है.
After 17 years from ghee, he went to dalda actually.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Going more plant based.
Yeah.
अरे आकाश ने भी कर दिया आंसर.
He is famous for his खोया chocolate.
Oh, what a great start to the quiz. Aadar gets 10 points, Aakash Gupta gets 10 points, and I now come to Kanan Gill. Kanan starting his acting career in 1937 with Love is on the Air and ending with The Killers in 1963. Who is this illustrious actor who during the Second World War served in the armed forces and got assigned to the film production unit to narrate military training films later on? And these are the posters, and you can see the actor also.
Is it David Attenborough?
No, it's not David Attenborough. Going to Rahul Subramanian.
Shouldn't have answered so fast.
I also was going for the same. Love is on the Air. Ended with The Killers in 1997. Who's it? I wrote during the World War II served an officer and got Amit Sayani. है ना? पर तुमको तो इंग्लिश वाला आंसर चाहिए होगा. रुको अभी. ए इसमें तो नाम लिखा है ना किलर्स के नीचे. वो नहीं. अच्छा. Production.
Why did I say David Attenborough? Now I'm going to think about this the rest of the day. But why I said David Attenborough instead of the answer?
Because वो था ना narrate सुन के.
Narrate सुन के, you know.
Yeah.
That's a trickery.
Ronald Reagan.
What a great answer.
What?
It is
That was
Ronald
going to be
Reagan.
my answer.
Of course, it is Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan, we know him as the US president, but of course, he was an actor before he became a politician. Superb answer. What a great.
I should not give like what wala express. I should wait and be like, yeah, that was easy to crack.
Superb answer. Ronald Reagan is correct. Rahul gets 10 points. And I come to...
Kanan पता था ना तुझे, लेकिन
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Then I was like,
Okay.
he wouldn't give an easy one. Then I saw narrate. And he was like, he didn't say anything about government.
Oh, man. Okay, this is Aadar's direct. Chances are raw eggs are still alive when you eat them. Eggs deteriorate so fast that chefs have to serve them very quickly while they are still alive, basically. Some varieties of the shellfish can survive out of the water for up to 2 weeks, which is why eggs are stored under particularly regulated conditions. Once they die, they are no longer safe to eat. So, if you have a nice plate of fresh eggs, you're probably chewing on them while they're still alive.
Wow, vegan को पूछो ये सवाल. Vegan.
आदर को तो पक्का पता होगा ये.
Oysters.
Yes, oysters is correct. Beautiful answer. Eggs don't have central nervous system, so they can't feel the pain. Oysters is a beautiful answer.
Very disappointed with Aadar that he got this answer. Even if you knew, you should have.
You should, yeah, you should sit it out on moral basis.
छुप छुप के खाते हैं ये मुझे लग रहा है इतनी नॉलेज.
Yeah, while eating it, he's like, I can taste the lack of nervous system.
Yes.
Which makes it vegan, actually.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Aadar got oysters correct, which means I'm going to Aakash now. Aakash, this is your direct. We're talking about a certain symbol, okay? All parts of the X symbol can be drawn with a compass and straight edge. The basic outline of the symbol is a plain trefoil, which is 3 circles overlapping each other equally, like in a triple Venn diagram, with the overlapping parts erased. Okay. The symbol was developed by the Dow Chemical Company in 1966. Over 40 symbols were drawn up by Dow artists, and all the symbols investigated had to meet a number of criteria. Criteria number 1, striking in form in order to draw immediate attention. Second, unique and unambiguous. Third, quickly recognizable and easily recalled. Fourth, easily stenciled. Fifth, symmetrical in order to appear identical from all angles of approach. and 6 acceptable to groups of varying ethnic backgrounds. Which symbol are we talking about? Take your time, go through the hint, and tell me what symbol can this be.
Where is the hint?
It is actually the previous question. This is what KV's new strategy is. एक question छोड़ के hint. So something to do with maps.
ओलंपिक्स का सिंबल है क्या?
नहीं, Olympics का symbol नहीं. Going to Kanan.
This is that biohazard ka symbol.
It is the biohazard ka symbol. Superb answer. 10 points to Kanan. It is the biohazard ka symbol.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Yeah,
Play Half-Life,
biohazard
guys.
symbol. Yeah,
This
biohazard.
is a very bad Olympic symbol. Like it's just
After the nuclear war.
yeah. This is
all
this
the
is
rings
this
will
is a
collapse onto
symbol.
each other.
This is a symbol you don't run towards with a torch.
It's a monsoon Olympics.
So it's on fire already.
Okay, Kanan got the biohazard symbol. I'm going to Rahul now. Rahul, geography question. X is the longest country in the world. Okay, it's the longest country in the world according to World Fact Book, also known as CIA World Fact Book. X is the longest north-south trending country in the world, extending across 39 degrees of latitudes.
Wow.
To put X's length in perspective, this is almost 1/10 the perimeter of Earth, or the distance between a certain point in Alaska to the southern tip of Baja California. So it's like really long country. So think of the world map, think which country can be the longest north to south.
Why is the CIA writing fact books?
Yeah, it is a legit
Off-season.
The
They'll
Central
think
Intelligence Agency of America
yeah.
does all their bullshit and also writes fun facts.
I don't trust the CIA fact book.
Also off-season होगा ना कुछ
Here
होने
are the
का
governments
तो
we've destabilized
One at work.
in one fact book.
Okay. To put X's length in perspective, this sounds like a very double meaning question. To all the kids in the audience, this one was for you. Enjoy. And subscribe to my reels. ये जो डिस्टेंस वो कंपैरेटिव डिस्टेंस दिया ना उसको कोई जरूरत नहीं था, पता ही नहीं अलास्का बाजा किधर है, तो क्या मैं सोचूं.
हाँ ठीक है, हाँ उस पे ज्यादा मत सोचो, लंबे देश सोचो बस.
देखो 2 में से 1 है.
Correct.
तो कौन सा बोलूं ऐसे सोच रहा हूं मैं.
I feel like say the correct one.
ऊपर वाला बोल. I think ऊपर वाला.
My opinion, but that's all.
ठीक है, I should go with is it Greenland?
Not Greenland. Going to
दूसरा वाला
Aadar.
सही वाला बोला.
पता था. हट.
Russia.
Not Russia. Going to Aakash.
तू तो चौथा वाला बोल रहा है भाई.
आइसलैंड.
Not Iceland. Going to Kanan.
Peru.
Not Peru.
Oh,
Okay.
So
Is it a peninsula country? Is it a peninsula country?
I'm coming. So this will become a 5-point question now. I'll give a hint and again start with Rahul. Okay. So Peru in some sense is a good guess. So think that part of the world. So the hint for all 4 of you is think South America.
Shit, yeah, that was my first guess. कभी है मेरा turn?
this is your chance to say
Rahul
that
के बाद.
second one now.
आदर अब क्या करोगे?
मेरा turn?
Rahul's turn. हाँ राहुल की बारी.
मेरा turn है. Suffer there, आदर suffer. पेरू was a good. यार और क्या क्या आदर?
In the sense South America is good. Right?
कर ला मला ते कर ला.
Shit यार, मेरे को बोलना चाहिए था.
Is it Brazil?
Not Brazil. Going to Aadar.
It is a peninsula country.
तू क्या सवाल पूछ रहा है क्विज मास्टर को?
नहीं ऐसे पूछ रहा हूँ. Chile.
Have some
Chile.
decorum.
Chile is correct. 5 points there to Aadar.
अरे यार,
Chile is
which one? बेसन
ऐसा
वाला.
ही जाता है यार.
Chile
It's
is correct.
लंबा ना. The whole country is a peninsula.
Chile is the longest country in the world.
वाह,
Chile is
बहुत लंबी है.
आदर you deserve
Aadar
this.
gets 5 points. Yeah.
आधे कॉन्टिनेंट की यही प्रोटेक्ट कर रही है एक बॉर्डर के.
Yeah. I made a mistake.
But इनको
Okay,
काफी उनको अपनापन ही नहीं महसूस होएगा, ऐसे ही दूसरे कंट्री साइड में दिखते जा रहे हैं, चलते जा रहे हैं ऊपर लॉन्ग ट्रिप में. आई एम जस्ट सेइंग. तू गया है ना आदर चिले?
Yes, I performed in Chile. I
Aadar-
I
performed
knew
over
Aadar would
15.
say something like this. Actually,
I performed 15 shows in Spanish in Chile.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had subtitles. They had subtitles for our dialogues.
I did a pantomime drama about
Shakespeare. I did a Shakespearean adaptation in Chile.
Yeah, I was doing some Commedia dell'arte.
A lot.
Okay, Aadar gets 5 points for Chile, and I go to Aakash. Aakash, during 550 to 450 BC, like really long back in time, salt from a person was synonymous with this modern practice. At that time, salt production was strictly controlled by the monarchy or ruling elite. The servants of King Artaxerxes I of Persia explained their loyalty variously as because we are salted with the salt of the palace, or because we have maintenance from the king. It is widely claimed that the Latin root for this word originally meant salt dash. Okay. What I want from you is which modern day word derives from the Latin word for salt. Essentially, ये जो सारा हम hint दे रहे हैं, that is for a modern day word जो हम लोग like हमारे normal today's world में हम जो word use करते हैं उसका root is from salt because at some point in time salt production was strictly controlled by monarchy and people used to say that we have maintenance from the king or we are salted with the salt of the palace and
सरकार हमने आपका नमक खाया है टाइप्स.
So what modern day word do you think is उसका origin ये है?
Modern day word बोले तो lol, लफमाओ ऐसा कुछ सोच.
नहीं उतना modern भी नहीं.
Salty.
When
you say widely claimed, Latin root of this word originally meant salt dash.
Yeah.
So the root word is still one word, but the meaning is these two words, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
The Latin root is still one word.
Good question.
हम अभी ये समझ नहीं पाए कि बस हमें एक वर्ड बोलना है कि वो जो वर्ड है वो उससे पहले सॉल्ट भी लगता है.
नहीं, जो भी वर्ड है उसमें सॉल्ट वर्ड नहीं आता है, उससे सिमिलर कुछ आता है. बट उसका जो लैटिन रूट है उसका जो इंग्लिश ट्रांसलेशन में सॉल्ट डैश है, वो डैश बोल दूंगा तो ऑलमोस्ट आंसर हो जाएगा, इसलिए वो डैश हटा दिया मैंने.
नो आइडिया, मतलब मैं इवैल्यूएटिंग लैटिन रूट. आई वुड लाइक टू गो विद कोलेस्ट्रॉल.
Okay, going to Kanan.
Just give me 1 second.
I think it's just something super obvious, like a modern day version of a Latin word, like
Majnu.
Yeah, like Shakespeare का कुछ हमने उठा लिया है and now we don't even realize.
Fine, I'll fucking take a guess and then be angry. Is it soldier?
Not soldier. Going to Rahul.
Is it tax?
Not tax. Good guess. Aadar.
I know tax.
अब क्या करेगा आदर? मैं तेरा काट के.
I still have Chile, which is the longest country in the world.
Needed the longest performance in the world.
Salt. I don't know. Satyagraha.
Is it
I don't know. Pass.
Okay, Aadar has passed. This will become a 5-point question. We'll start with Aakash. So the dash is money. Okay, so think about money. Yeah, money is a good track to think of, and I'm purposefully trying to avoid a few words, obviously, but think maintenance, money, and think of the origin is similar to salt. Okay, salt. From there, think money, think maintenance from the king. What can be the word?
Royalty.
No, not royalty. Kanan?
Just 1 second. Think money.
Think Oswald.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Okay, going to Rahul.
Is it bribe?
No, not bribe. Aadar?
Salt coin?
Not salt coin. So the root I'm giving out the answer now. The root is SAL. Okay, sal. And then think of money. Think of
Salary.
allowance, maintenance from the king. Yeah, the word you're looking for is salary. Yeah. looking for
Oh,
salary.
God.
Salary, which
You know,
literally.
fucking 4 freelancers.
Yeah.
We don't know this.
This is not a concern.
By the
So
way,
they were
Rahul
given-
Subramanian should have got this.
Yeah, they were given salt as salary earlier because salt was so precious, and
Very
or they were
disappointed.
given salt allowance. Like the allowance was like
Right.
salt khareed ke le lo.
Nice.
This is a random
Okay.
chicky bum question, and I'm very upset that it has not been answered.
Okay, this was Akash's direct, so we'll come back to Aakash again. Aakash, this is for you. I'm
Yes.
talking about a certain company, okay? As the company was slowly falling behind to its main competitor, P&G, in its personal care products, thus it launched kitchen entrees in 1982 in an effort to expand its brand. They assumed that with the success of its hygiene line, it could leverage its brand popularity and sell ready-made meals. Marketed as ready-made frozen meals, this was one of the products the company launched, the product that you see on your screen, beef lasagna. So look at the product and tell me the company that we are talking about. This is a company whose main competitor was P&G. It was falling behind P&G in personal care products. So they thought they launched kitchen entrees. Okay. They also assumed that since they're a successful brand in their hygiene line, they might just be successful here as well. Which famous brand or which famous company are we talking about?
ये लजानिया की स्पेलिंग गलत नहीं है
नहीं यही है.
ये होता है ना लजगने.
गलत होता तो फिर आंसर नहीं करता.
हाँ मतलब ये क्वेश्चन वापस ले लेना चाहिए क्योंकि लजानिया की
That's
स्पेलिंग
what's
गलत
really throwing everybody off from the
Lasagna.
is this misspelling.
hygiene Nestle.
Not Nestle. Kanan?
Johnson and Johnson.
Not J&J. Rahul?
Come on, MBA.
Heinz.
Not Heinz. Aadar?
Hygiene products, man. Bosch and Lomb.
Not Bosch and Lomb. Okay, we'll make it a 5-point question. So
Oh shit, Bosch and Lomb is a PG product.
The box thing. The box. So we'll start with the hints now. The box thing, Rahul, as you pointed out, is very intentional because the red box that you see behind it is a big hint to the brand. Okay, because we've all seen this. We've all seen this logo, this color on a certain very famous hygiene brand and like line of brands. The
Okay.
other hint I want to give is
बस हो गया.
okay.
नहीं, दो, दो,
No,
दो.
no, hey,
No, no.
give the hint. Give the hint.
No,
Give the
no,
hint.
someone blocks the
दे
hint.
दे
and
दे
stop.
दे दे.
Okay.
मत
So yeah, hygiene brand, a certain, like the product is really famous in certain type of hygiene. If I give the type of hygiene, then it becomes very obvious. But the brand color that you see is the red thing that you see at the back. Okay, that's very.
I know the
visible
answer.
brand color. Okay, Aakash,
Lifebuoy.
not Lifebuoy. Going
Wow.
to Kanan.
I think he was joking.
Yeah, but actually I don't know the answer. So just instead of pass, there's a Lifebuoy.
बाबा मैं भी वही गेस करने वाला था genuine.
Kanan.
No shit, I still don't know. It really reflects on me that how I don't buy enough hygiene products.
Yeah.
Let's see, which one haven't I said? Dettol.
Not Dettol.
Of
Rahul.
course not.
Lasagna
green.
बना रहे हैं Lifebuoy देता.
हमारी ये
Liquid,
idea.
with liquid hand wash as complimentary
What
sauce.
is? Yeah.
Is it close up?
Passing to Aadar.
Oh.
Colgate.
Colgate. Of course, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Colgate.
Why did you say
Colgate.
close up, dude?
It is Colgate. It is Colgate. It's the iconic
और
red
कुछ याद ही नहीं आया
background of
red में. I was
Colgate.
Oh, one second. I have to turn a fan on.
Yeah.
But Colgate की parent company कौन है?
After my answer.
Colgate Palmolive, Colgate is
Palmolive.
the parent company.
So will you
Aadar
tell us
Malik,
if
it's
Colgate
fine.
lasagna was successful?
No, definitely not.
They concentrated
Colgate.
too much on the minty freshness of the lasagna, not on the taste.
I think people were most put off by the spelling.
Aadar, be honest, मेरे आंसर से कितना हेल्प मिला?
बहुत
100%. The moment you said
I was
close up,
just-
everybody knew, acha, it's Colgate. But you needed to die on that sword so other people could succeed. And we value your sacrifice.
Okay, cool. That brings us to the end of the first half. Quick look at the score.
All right,
Aadar
bye guys. Oh,
with
that's it.
Lady Justice with scales, 10 points. He also got 10 for Oyster. He got 5 for Chile and 5 for Colgate. Aadar right now is leading with 30 points.
Wow.
And then everyone else is on second. Okay. Aakash on the back of Hershey's is on 10 points. Kanan on the back of Biohazard Symbol is on 10 points. And Rahul on the back of Ronald Reagan is on 10 points. Okay.
Please
So
get off
Aadar
the back
leading
of
right
Ronald
now.
Reagan.
How many rounds are there? Like 20.
Yeah, that's it. Ek aur round. First half is over. This is half time.
Oh, yaar, then I would have been more aggressive.
You have to tell us in advance so we can plan our strategy, KV.
Yes.
Yeah.
अब देखो.
Okay. The
Aadar,
order now.
honeymoon period over.
All right, guys, the bomb is coming on.
Yes, the second half, we'll reverse the order now. The order is Rahul, Kanan, Aakash, and Aadar. Okay, we are starting with Rahul now. Okay, Rahul, talking about certain kind of bridges that you see primarily in Europe. So Access Bridge, and there are image also. So I'll show you the image later. Access Bridge is a term applied to dozens of ancient bridges found primarily in Europe. Most of these bridges are stone or masonry arch bridges and represent a significant technological achievement in ancient architecture. Due to their unusual design, they were an object of fascination and stories in antiquity and medieval Europe. Each of the access bridges typically has a corresponding X-related myth or folk tale regarding its origin. These stories vary widely depending on the region and beliefs. Some have the X as the builder of the bridge, relating to the precariousness or impossibility of such a bridge to last or exist in the first place, so much so that only the X himself could have built it. Others have the knowledge to build such bridges given to mankind as a gift from the X as part of a deal, pact, or bargain between the X and local populace, usually in exchange for their souls. Okay, what is X, or what are these bridges collectively called? I'll just show you the image also, and then I can go back to the text whenever you want.
Oh my
There are
god.
multiple bridges and all of them are called this by the same.
Yes.
Have you ever
in
put too
Europe.
much balm on your head? Oh, and instantly it's a mistake
I don't know.
as it burns inside.
Is it and X? We know the collective name, or we know specific. मतलब just
X is not a specific person as such.
huh. No. We know the collection of bridges like. Popularly known. अरे ये तो like अगर फुटओवर ब्रिज होता तो अरे एक और फुटओवर ब्रिज है, ऐसा लोग पहचानते हैं ब्रिज को. ठीक है, छोड़ो मत सोचो.
Yeah. Just read the second para. That's my suggestion. Second para has most hints.
Great suggestion, KV. Thank you.
Okay, I have no idea. Bridge of Tarbatia.
No, going to Kanan.
Is it the devil?
Yes, it's the devil that, in exchange for your soul, makes a deal with you. And yeah,
Some
these are
bullet is the
called-
How badly do you want a bridge, dude?
Devil नहीं होता, मेरे साथ
It's
काफी-
not even that far. थोड़ा सा swimming कर लो.
the devil's bridges, because people thought no one else could build these. Kanan gets 10 points for devil's bridges, and I go to
Okay.
Aakash.
When they thought no one else could build it, they didn't think God. They thought devil.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, Aakash, before 1954, very low scoring basketball games with many fouls were common, which bored fans. This led to the NBA having problems attracting fans and positive media coverage. The NBA tried several rule changes in the early 1950s to speed up the game and reduce fouls before eventually adopting something which revolutionized NBA basketball. What was introduced to primarily eliminate stalling? Okay. what was introduced in the world of NBA that revolutionized the game and made it really popular. But before
स्टॉलिंग
that,
क्या होता है? अच्छा ये भी नहीं पूछ सकते. अच्छा. Oh.
Like where you sit in a theater, it's like at the balcony. If you're
Stall mein.
balconying or you're stalling,
Sasta.
it's the verb form.
Third kindly. छोड़ो.
Which what trans?
No man, Rahul, have confidence. What was it?
No man.
No man, I demand that you say this joke again.
I was going for pulling, strealing, stalling, and things like that.
Okay, you know what? Maybe you should have kept that one inside, you know. But it's not all that comes out is gold. It's okay. You have an off day. We pick ourselves up. We hit the nets. We try again tomorrow.
Just to speed up the game, reduce fouls.
मुझे बहुत बुरा लग रहा है एनबीए के लिए. मतलब मेहनत किया है उन्होंने. They also had their low period.
Yeah.
कोई देख ही नहीं रहा है. ये लोग डालते जा रहा बास्केट, कोई देख ही नहीं रहा. ऐसा डाल देते लाइक हट, मेरे को नहीं देखना.
Three pointers. Hitting 3-pointers.
no, not hitting 3-pointers. Aadar?
The rule about the क्या बोलते हैं यार, the 2-step rule. You can't take more than 2 steps with the ball in your hand without bouncing.
No, going to Rahul.
You can't back pass behind the half line.
No, Kanan.
Yeah, I thought somebody would have eliminated one of these answers by now, and now I'm stuck with both. Speed up the game and reduce fouls. Low scoring and reduce fouls. So I'm going to say free throws.
No. Okay, we'll start with Aakash again. Make it a 5-point question.
Free throws, I mean by penalty. I meant penalty shots. Sorry, not free throws.
No. The hint for all 4 of you, starting with Aakash, is think time. Okay. Time is a hint. We'll start whenever Aakash is ready.
Timeout.
Not timeout. Aadar?
The 20-second rule. The 20-second rule.
What?
Like where you can't like.
Sorry, you were frozen. Aadar. Can you repeat?
Like you can't hold on to the 20-second rule where you can't hold on to the ball for too long. You literally cannot stall.
I will
like
get back to
staying
you.
on-
I'll get back to you to see if someone has a better answer. Going to Rahul or a more specific answer.
I think Aadar just got the number wrong of number of
15 second है ना, reel का second. I think it's a real time or a 30-second rule.
वो मैं भी सोच रहा हूँ कितना टाइम.
Depends. Real evolution and like versus NBA revolution.
Or Vine, Vine was enough. I feel 6 seconds was
7 seconds.
I think
Seven.
the rule is the same. Like once the basket hits the other board, you have a set amount of time before which you have to attempt on the basket. Else the possession goes to the opposite team.
And one tap,
That
one
is
hand
correct.
without.
Yeah, your
That is
funda
the
is
rule.
correct.
That is the rule. But shit, I don't know how many seconds it is. It's not 20. एंड में होता है ना उसके पहले थ्रो करना होता है, तो इट्स नॉट 20. तो कितना सेकंड होता है यार? 15 तो बहुत कम है. 25 seconds.
ठीक है. We'll go to Kanan.
It's the shot clock.
It is the shot clock. Yes.
Yeah.
Can you be more specific?
Oh, I thought that was the answer you were looking for this whole time.
Yeah. No, shot clock is almost there. Like I was looking for keywords. I was looking for, so to speak, a time and shot clock.
Yeah.
And you gave me shot clock. So superb. Just give me the time before shot clock. I will. Yeah.
Let's say now I'm between two answers, and every time I've chosen between two answers in this quiz, I've been wrong. I've selected the wrong one. So let's continue that streak and say 10 seconds.
No. So okay, it's the 24-second shot clock. Okay.
Oh, wow.
24-second shot clock. Man,
That's
I have
just
to
an
now
absurd
divide.
amount of time.
Yeah, shot clock. The funda is what Rahul was essentially saying, that you know, it's the countdown in terms of before you have to attempt a field goal. But shot clock is the technical term I was looking for. So I'll have to, and now this was a 5-point question, so I'll have to divide between. Aadar also said something on the lines of.
I got the 20-second ka kuch.
Just give everybody 1 point.
Aadar got
Everybody gets a
Just
point.
give everybody 1 point.
let's keep Aadar aside.
Just keep it fair.
No, because okay, cool. So let me split 5 points amongst all of you. Kanan, of course, got shot clock, which is the exact answer I wanted.
He
So
gets
I'll
1
give
point.
3 there to Kanan, and I'll give 1 each to Rahul and Aadar. Okay. These might be very decisive the way this quiz has been going. So 3 to Kanan and 1 each to Rahul and Aadar, which means the next direct will come to Aakash. Okay. Aakash, the name of this type of poem is generally taken to be a reference to the city or county of Dash in Ireland and may derive from an earlier form of nonsense verse parlor game that traditionally included a refrain that included will or won't you come up to Dash. The rhyme scheme is generally AABBA. Following is a self-referential example. The dash packs laughs anatomical into space that is quite economical, but the good ones I have seen so seldom are clean, and the clean ones so seldom are comical.
Pass.
भाई ये भी है छोटा
Okay, Aakash passes. We come to Aadar.
Sorry, yeah, this just went off. Is it a limerick?
It is a limerick. 10 points there for Aadar. It is a limerick. It is a limerick. Okay, limerick is the answer we were looking for. 10 points there for Aadar, and I come to Rahul now. Rahul, its original name was Flavian Amphitheater. It was commissioned around 70 CE by the Emperor Vespasian and opened by his son Titus in 80 CE. Along with Vespasian's son Domitian, who ruled from 81 to 96 CE. The three were known as Flavian emperors, and X was known in Latin as Amphitheatrum Flavium. What are we talking about?
We're talking about, of course, Salt Lake Stadium in Kolkata.
What are we talking about is such a great ending to
What are we talking about?
Like, what are we talking about, guys?
It's a general knowledge.
Come on.
It's my favorite
What are you talking
last line for a question. I write it very often.
It sounds like a
Talking
song.
about.
Flavian Amphitheatrium. Heartbeat number.
Tippy top top.
70 CE. What is CE, Bada?
Common era.
Huh?
Common era. They don't say BC and AD anymore. They say BCE and CE. Before Common Era and Common Era.
Yeah, because BC80 has a religious connotation, and this is more.
कितने लोग को पता है answer, like kind of confident?
तू survey के
Like in the world?
No, like you know, like
deep,
probably in the world, how many people
Other,
don't know?
what are we talking about? You know, that's the real question.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
What are we
CE
talking
is
about?
the problem. CE.
Guys, I'm taking a guess. Is it the Colosseum?
It is the Colosseum. 10
That
points
was my
there for
only
Rahul.
guess, yeah.
Beautiful answer.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Wow, yeah,
एक ही
wow.
डाउट
It is
था
the Colosseum.
क्योंकि मैंने स्पार्टकस देखा है. स्पार्टकस आल्सो सेम ना, सेम एरा, ये ना सेम एरिया. वहां पर कोलोसियम, बट वो बीसी में ही चालू हो जाता है. तो मुझे ये था कि ये फिर कोलोसियम होगा कि नहीं.
Okay.
But yeah, ठीक है. You know what? I'm taking my points.
Yeah. Okay. Rahul gets 10 points there. Next direct will be to Kanan. Kanan, we're talking about a city and something in that city. Okay, so this mighty tall X is Y's biggest lightning rod. X is typically struck by lightning 75 to 80 times a year, but sometimes it's much more frequent. In August of 2011, X was struck by lightning 52 times in 84 minutes. As for visiting, it's safe for visitors to be there during a storm since X channels the lightning charge through long copper strips. In fact, in 2015, a representative for X said that a lightning strike is not discernible to anyone inside X. The sky may flash white for an instant. It is most visible outside and away from X. What city and what is X?
Eternia.
I like how every X has one representative. It has to that people keep asking bullshit questions to, like, yaar, nahi maroge yaar, come on guys. Is it the Empire State Building in New York?
No, going to Aakash.
Is it the Taipei 101 building?
Not Taipei 101. Aadar.
The Sears Tower, Chicago.
Not Sears Tower, Chicago. Rahul.
Is it the Eiffel Tower, Paris?
Not Eiffel Tower, Paris. But
It
yeah,
has
all
to
of
be a
you are
stormy city.
good track of like
Arey!
famous cities and famous buildings.
याद नहीं है क्या आकाश?
So the hint
नहीं.
for all four of you is think North America. Okay.
गए थे वहां पर. Nice.
अरे
So
यार.
stay within North America, and we'll start whenever Kanan is.
But हम चाहते तो.
But I was in North America only.
Yeah. So we'll stay
I
with
reject this hint. Karan, stay with your wrong answer.
Yeah.
Just look around.
East or west? East or west? Uttar
India is
Pradesh.
the best.
East or west?
Don't leave North America, basically, Kanan. Stay there. Think of another city and another iconic.
Welcome to my city.
Another city and a more iconic thing.
कितना काम कराते हो यार.
What else is mighty tall?
कौन है ऑर्डर में कौन है फिलहाल?
Kanan, Aakash, Aadar. Rahul.
ऑर्डर तो देना है भाई अभी खाने को.
One more, but it won't be that.
If you wanna be my love, friendship never ends. Copyright strike तो नहीं होगा मेरे आवाज गाने की वजह से, और?
बिल्कुल भी नहीं.
It's much more frequent. This is 52 times in 84
Even
minutes.
that has copper strips.
Safe for
It's not
visitors.
discernible to anyone inside. Okay, so you can go inside. Shit, man. Is it the CN Tower in
Yes, it is.
Canada?
Yes, it is CN Tower
Toronto.
in Toronto. It is the CN Tower in Toronto.
यार मैं यही करने वाला था. फिर मैंने एम्पायर मैं जब आईफिल टावर में गया तो वहां पर उन्होंने कुछ लिखा था अंदर ऐसा इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज वार्ज, तो मेरे को लगा चल वो बोल.
That was a mobile.
आईफिल
charging
टावर के
station.
ऊपर में. हाँ.
That was
That
a
was like mobile. यहाँ पर charge कर लो. It said we charge €2 to come inside.
Oh man. Okay, going to Aakash now. Aakash, this is your direct.
कुछ कैजुअल सा क्वेश्चन नहीं है भाई, मतलब कुछ normal सा कुछ. ऐसे तीन बुलेट पॉइंट वाले क्वेश्चन आ रहे हैं मतलब यार.
आज सुबह ब्रेकफास्ट में क्या खाया था?
हाँ.
X
Chalo.
was only 23 inches in diameter, but
Wow.
weighed around 184 pounds. Okay, which is around
Akash.
95 kg.
आकाश गुप्ता.
At 500 miles up, at the speed of 18,000 miles an hour, X circled the globe every 96 minutes, making 1,440 orbits around the Earth before beginning its re-entry. X probably broke up somewhere above the western United States. A man in Encino, California, woke up one morning and noticed something glowing in his backyard. Upon inspection, it proved to be plastic tubing of the type used in X. No one has been able to prove whether this in fact was part of X. What are we talking about?
So X as a whole was only 23 inches in diameter.
Yes.
Okay.
एंड डेट वेट कुछ दिया नहीं है ना तुमने?
हाँ नहीं.
Speed of so globe.
What crashed recently?
एक इंच कितना होता है रे? इतना?
23 इंच हो गया.
1 इंच जितना होता तेरा, एक डिजिट. बट
23
डायमीटर
will
है.
be 2 feet
हाँ,
होगा.
वो कर लेगा मैं थोड़ा मैथ्स.
गोल है, गोल.
So globe is 96 minutes. So logo समाज man. Plastic tubing of the type used in X. ये लास्ट का मेरे को upon inspection proved to be plastic tubing of the type used in X.
हाँ, because कोई भी श्योर नहीं है कि ये X का पार्ट सच में था कि नहीं, बट ऐसा उनको देख के लगा कि इसमें जो प्लास्टिक ट्यूबिंग जो चीज वहां उनके बैकयार्ड में मिली थी वो वैसी थी जिसमें ऐसा उन्होंने कहा था कि X में भी यही प्लास्टिक ट्यूबिंग यूज.
सर्कल द होल अर्थ इन 96 minutes.
Yeah.
That's damn fast. No, it's fast, no guys.
Quite fast. Nothing great, but good effort.
Yeah. Average time to circle the moon is that much. Like for any वो जो Apollo missions होता है, it takes about 96 minutes for them to. I think so.
Plastic tubing.
नो, कोई पता नहीं यार, कुछ सैटेलाइट वैटेलाइट होगा, पता नहीं. Reverse part was what is X? कोई सैटेलाइट is my answer.
Can you improve your answer?
अभी सैटेलाइट का नाम भी देना है क्या?
नहीं नहीं, बस उसका ड्राइंग बता दे.
सर नासा की सैटेलाइट थी.
ठीक है, I'll come back to you, Aakash. Aadar?
Is it one of the telescopes? Because if it's round, then it's probably just the lens. Hubble? No, not Hubble. One of like Hubble.
No, not the Hubble telescope. Rahul?
कोई तो सैटेलाइट है, लेकिन कौन सा?
This is the opening of a bad romance movie. Someone looking up at the sky like, मेरी जिंदगी में कोई तो सैटेलाइट है, पर कौन सा?
Sleepless in Satellite.
It's a love story about Desi girl in Encino, California.
Whose mother leaves her a message in the satellite on her 12th birthday.
Am I mute?
No, she
Nahi,
gives-
Rahul, go for it.
Is it Chandrayaan?
No, going to Kanan.
No.
That was a solid guess, dude. It's a bit that broke off of the space station, the ISS.
No.
Good guess.
Okay, we'll take one more
Thanks,
round.
Kanan. Good job. Well
I
done.
thought we talked ki satellite pe improve karna. So it is a satellite for all four of you. And the hint for all four of you is
I have no idea.
think first.
Oh God, yaar.
We'll start.
क्या बोला?
Think
क्या
first.
hint था भाई?
First.
Think Thyrocap.
My bad. Chalo, I know this.
Think first.
वो ऐसा क्या माय बैड, पर हमको बुरा नहीं लगा तुझे नहीं आया अगर.
नहीं,
भाई,
मुझे बहुत
Apollo?
बुरा लग रहा है. अब मुझे बहुत
Not
बुरा.
Apollo. Going to Aadar.
Sputnik?
Sputnik is correct. You're looking at Sputnik. This
इसका
is the-
थिंक फर्स्ट क्या हिंट था यार? मैंने सोचा था मैं स्पटनिक आंसर दूंगा, पर आपने जो हिंट दिया
But
मुझे लगा
Sputnik
यार.
is the first.
Sputnik is first.
Oh,
I think it's first आ रहा है आकाश.
these Russians.
पता नहीं था क्या तेरे को स्पटनिक?
भाई मेरे को 2.5 नंबर तो मिलना चाहिए यार, मतलब
हाँ,
प्लीज.
3 दूंगा मैं इनफैक्ट. I'll give you 3.
हाँ,
स्पटनिक फर्स्ट है, लेकिन दूसरा डोज भी इम्पोर्टेंट है.
दूसरा बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट.
I'll give 3 to Aakash because no one else got satellite in the first round, and 5 to Aadar for the exact answer I'm looking for, which is Sputnik.
सो बेसिकली हम को विन हो गए हैं इसमें.
क्या बात है. Okay, Rahul, this is your direct next question. We're talking about certain set of laws. Okay, the X laws were tariff and other trade restrictions on imported food, and X enforced in the United Kingdom between 1815 and 1846. The word X in British English denotes all cereal grains, including wheat, oats, and barley. They were designed to keep X prices high to favor domestic producers. The X laws enhanced the profits and political power associated with land ownership. The laws raised food prices and the cost of living for the British public, and hampered the growth of other British economic sectors such as manufacturing by reducing the disposable income of the British public. Economic historians see the repeal of the X laws as a decisive shift towards free trade in Britain, since it benefited the bottom 90% of income earners in the United Kingdom economically. What laws are we talking about? We're talking about certain set of laws. The first para has big clues towards what the word can be. So the X laws were tariffs and other trade restrictions on imported food and X. Okay. And the word X in British English denotes all cereal grains, including wheat, oats, and barley. So what do you think is, what were the laws called?
TikTok laws. It's the grocery laws.
The grocery laws? No. Going to Kanan?
I have no clue at all.
Read the first paragraph slowly backwards.
Man, I was reading the second paragraph. That's what he said the first time. Arey yaar, so sorry. 1 second. All cereal grains includes wheat, oat, and barley. All cereal grains is what? What is a word? Waiter, can you bring me some? This is cold. This has a fly in it. But what is it?
I don't know.
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna say mulch.
Nice.
Not much. Aakash?
Gluten loss.
Yeah.
Gluten. The
अच्छा वो
gluten
न्यूटन
loss.
लॉ तो नहीं दिया.
I also heard Newton.
I thought that was a joke that Aakash was going for कि ब्रिटेन है तो न्यूटन लॉ होगा.
न्यूटन के
no,
सर पे ओट्स गिर
मैंने
गए.
ग्लूटन भी वैसे जोक की तरह ही बोला है बाय द वे.
अच्छा. Not gluten law. Aadar?
भूख लग रही है अब तो.
हाँ. No idea. Zero idea.
Okay.
Grain
Sorry.
tax. Cereal tax.
No. Okay, we'll start again with Rahul. My hint would be so think of a crop. Okay. Think of a crop and think of a crop that's really popular in terms of really popular in Mexico and the Americas more than like Europe, Asia, Africa. Do you all want more hint?
Keep giving, bro.
इतना ही दे रहा है.
Yeah.
मतलब I can stop here if you guys.
Has anyone got it already with this
You
hint?
stop just
मतलब
short.
मेरे पास एक गैस आया ये सोच के बट मतलब मुझे नहीं पता आंसर क्या.
Yeah, think of farmers in the US and Mexico and think of a crop, like really popular crop. It's not some absurd as a.
But the name is that crop law. That's it.
That's the dash laws. Yeah. Dash laws.
Okay, ऐसा नहीं. ऐसा.
And do you guys want more hint? All four of you?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Why not?
Okay, so think of crop. Think of fields, dash fields. Okay, and like fairly common, like in this world of words. Like wheat.
Can I? No. Okay. Order में जाना.
Has Yash
I'll
Chopra
stop.
at any point? Has Yash Chopra done this? Has used this field at any point?
No, but other
Yes.
famous director has used it. In quite often. But anyway, we'll start with Rahul. Whenever Rahul is ready.
देखो मेरे लिमिटेड नॉलेज में और 3 ही क्रॉप पता है मुझे. उसमें तूने मेहिको डाल के कंफ्यूज कर दिया. जरूरत नहीं था वो उसका.
तो फिर इग्नोर कर दो मैंने कर दिया.
जा मेक्सिको चलिए.
मैं मेज बोलने वाला हूँ.
Can you give me another word?
Corn.
Corn loss. That is correct.
मेरे को समझ आ गया था सेकंड हिंट के बाद ये.
Who uses corn to mean wheat? What kind of insane
corn.
people?
अच्छा corn तो होता है वो Mexican. Burrito.
Corn referred to all these.
Yeah, that famous director thing was actually the giveaway. Interstellar. Man of Steel.
Okay. Now I'm coming to Kanan with a wordplay kind of a question. Shown in the picture is a group of Londoners led by Fauja Singh who run marathons across the world with interfaith groups and raise money for Fauja Singh's charities. They formed a club 10 years ago named as Team Fauja, which was changed to X later. Okay. Now their group is a pun or like a play on a famous TV show. A TV show that ran from 1998 to 2004. It also had 2 movies. The first movie came in 2008 and another sequel came in 2010. So look at the image, go through the first para and say what TV show / movie can you think of, and think of a word play, like some play around that name. And that is used to refer to this group.
Fauja mere Fauja marathon bhaga ja. I think we've got a jingle for them. It's a British show.
No, it doesn't say British show anywhere.
No.
Just to clear.
Oh.
हिंट निकलवा लिया उन्होंने आपसे ऐसे. ये आदर इज वेरी चालू.
आदर पता है वो टीवी शो देख ना कैसा स्क्रीन को भी टेढ़ा देख रहा है. ऐसा देख रहा. It's a shame you don't know this, Kanan.
Yeah, I'm really embarrassed. I'm actually a fan of Fauja Singh, dude. And I still don't know.
It's like he's gonna run out of the screen and like right now. He's prepped to run out of the photograph. So awesome.
What is the TV? 98 to 2004, such a weird era for TV shows. TV shows that got movies. No.
और मूवी भी सीक्वल भी मिला, मतलब मूवी चली भी होगी.
Oh man, I don't
Hello,
know.
room service.
I'm gonna pass.
Go in the-
I'm just stalling. I'm just delaying
Hello,
this.
room service.
Okay.
Fauja Singh who ran marathons across the world. ये कौन
Passing to Aakash.
बेचारा?
Sorry, Aakash.
फौजा मारे मौजा.
नहीं. Going to Aadar.
Fauja. Pass. I have no idea. God, man,
Passing
how can he
to-
not know?
Passing to Rahul.
Is it khichdi?
No. Cool. I'll give you a hint and about the TV show. Then you can think of the pun there. The hint is Carrie, Miranda, Samantha, and Charlotte.
Oh man. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it Six in the City?
It is Six in the City. That's what they are called. It is
Too
Six
good.
in the City.
Too good.
Well done.
5
Very
points
well
for
done.
Kanan. It is Six in the City. 5 points to
Khichdi
Kanan.
also
and
makes sense, na? Like all faith with khichdi.
Yeah.
There are two movies, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Okay, time to quickly wrap up the match with scores and announcement of semi-final, etc. Aadar had 30 in the first half, and then he got 1 point for the basketball funda. He got, I'm sorry, 1 second. He got 10 points for Limerick, and he got 5 for Sputnik. So Aadar Malik ends on 46 points. Okay. Aakash had 10 in the first half. He got 3 for Satellite. So Aakash ends on 13. Kanan had 10 in the first half, and then in the second round, he got Devil's Bridges. He got 3 for 24-second shot clock. He got 5 each for C and Tar Toronto, and 6 in the City. So he ends with 23 plus 10. Kanan ends on 33 points.
तो
Rahul.
कनन आपने गेस कर लिया था वो सिक्स इन द सिटी.
कर लिया था भाई.
Oh.
After he gave away the TV show.
Oh.
No. I just gave the characters. Rahul had 10 and he got 1 for the basketball funda. He got 10 for Colosseum and 5 for Corn Loss. So Rahul ends just marginally behind Kanan on 26.
33.
But the winner of the third quarter final, and what a great debut, Aadar Malik. Aadar qualified for semi-finals. And Kanan finally breaks the quarterfinal jinx, like from the last.
What do you mean
edition.
finally? It's just once, man.
That's why I clarified, just to see that reaction. No, Kanan, sort of, it's Kanan small
Scrape
comeback.
through. By the
Scrape
skin
through
of my
is
teeth.
the word I
Yeah.
always use for you.
Yes.
That's what I use when I introduce you in semi-final. Just scrape
Always
through
just
this
scrape
quarterfinal.
through. But मिलेंगे हम finals में, because I'll skip
Yeah.
the semi-finals. I'll come straight to finals.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Kanan qualifies for semi-final.
God bless.
And
God bless.
as always, massive shout out to Aakash Gupta and Rahul Survanyan for being a part of KVizzing.
Thank
With The
you,
Comedians.
thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for
guys.
taking out time.
Thank
for
you.
coming here.